Season's greetings, little warriors. Dave and I are thrilled to play the role of Santa today and bring each and every one of you an early Christmas gift.
And not just today, our holiday gift giving is going to be for the entire month. Every Thursday from now until Christmas, tune in to Little Wars TV for a boatload of free historical scenarios and other surprise gifts.
Earlier this year, we asked our Patreon supporters what they wanted to see from us here at the channel, and they told us loud and clear they want more wargame videos and more free historical scenarios to play at home.
And today we have 3 scenarios for you, spanning 3 entirely different time periods of military history. The scenario I chose is a Vietnam scenario. It's based around Operation Harvest Moon, which took place in December of 1965. It revealed a number of problems in how the Marines coordinated counter-guerrilla operations and used helicopters to lift formations into combat zones. And as Nicholas Schlosser described, although it's not as decisive as Operation Starlight or later battles like Hue City, Harvest Moon was arguably more representative of the American experience in Vietnam. Although Harvest Moon covers several weeks of action, I chose to narrow the focus to the ambush that takes place at Kai Fu. Although the scenario uses Battlefront's NOM rules that have been modified to scale it up for this action, you can very easily make changes to this and use any rule set to refight the same battle. You can find the scenario at littlewarstv.com. In honor of this scenario, CIGAR Box Battle Mats has donated one of their beautiful mats. And if you'd like to win it, all you have to do is leave a comment below, and we'll be having a drawing next week.
Vietnam sounds great, Dave. For my free scenario, I want to go to an earlier chapter of American military history, the American Civil War. So what I have for you today is a brand new scenario for Altar of Freedom, although it would be easily converted to other rule systems. It's late November 1864, and John Bell Hood is taking the offensive in Tennessee. At Spring Hill, he has a golden opportunity to cut off and destroy an isolated Union army under General Schofield before the Federals can escape toward Nashville. But bad luck, darkness, and poor communication all conspire against Hood, and the opportunity is lost. This is a what-if scenario that allows you and your friends to go back in time and see what might have been if Hood's ambush had been properly sprung. And the PDF is available 100% free over at 6mmACW.com, the official homepage for Altar of Freedom. So just head over and download yourself a copy.
Greg, let's make this a triple header. We have a 3rd scenario for you from Ed.
The scenario I've selected attempts to portray a real-life dogfight that occurred in the skies over Italian Somaliland in December 29, 1940. B Flight of No. 2 Squadron South African Air Force with 4 8-gun Hurricane monowing fighters destroyed 3 Italian bombers in an armored car on the ground and then proceeded to try and bounce 3 CR-42s. They quickly destroyed one as it was taking off. Okay, one side is at a distinct disadvantage, possesses an inferior machine, and is both outnumbered and outgunned. This sounds like all of Ed's classic historical scenarios. A hopelessly unbalanced game that's great fun for one side and terrible for the other. But you'd be wrong. Crew quality is roughly the same, and neither side has radios, and that was surprising to me, particularly with respect to the Hurricanes. Perhaps it was the result of short spares at the end of a long supply line, or maybe it was just the punishing conditions of the East African theater. But for whatever reason, after 7 to 9 minutes of dogfighting, 2 Hurricanes were down and no additional Italian losses. I think this is proof that the CR-42 could be more than a match for the Hurricane, particularly if the Hurricane tried to turn in a traditional dogfight. My source for this action is seldom used theater is Dust Clouds in the Middle East by Christopher Shores, part of a wonderful range of aerial histories of combat. I hope you enjoy the scenario, and Merry Christmas.
Remember to join us next Thursday for another batch of new scenarios.
We are in a giving mood, aren't we, Dave?
We are.
Now, if you are in a giving mood at home, I know the perfect gift that you could get us here at Little Wars TV. You could click that subscribe button. We know from our YouTube analytics that 2/3 of you who watch videos on this channel are not yet subscribed. So what's it gonna take to get you to hit that subscribe button?
Let's make it easy for him, Greg. Right now on your screen, there's a subscribe button right in the corner. All you have to do is click it and YouTube will do the rest.
That is pretty darn easy. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for joining us here at Little Wars TV. Don't forget, each and every one of you can leave a comment in the description below in order for a chance to win that free cigar box battle mat.